He's Straw, he's Parker, and together we are the Battlehammer. We're still doing some solo stuff. That's a choo-choo train. So here we have some more Spirit Island Jagged Earth, which I am super enjoying at the moment. And we are using the Spirit. Oh, I can't do this bit. Many minds move as one. Yeah, looking forward to this. I've set up the board, I've done all of the little bits, I've done the pre-explore. I have been pointed out, a couple of people in comments and on the Facebook page have been pointing out some things I've been doing wrong / should be doing, so hopefully I will be better. Specifically the exploring action. I thought you just explored wherever. But for example, if I had to explore in the jungle here and there was nothing adjacent and I wasn't by the sea, I wouldn't put a dude in. That was something that I was getting wrong, so thank you for pointing stuff like that out. It's much appreciated. And things like strife and disease I've been forgetting, so really it means a lot that people are bothering to watch and bothering to comment, so thank you very much. But as I say, I'm playing as Many Minds Move as One. I really like the art there, all the birds making up a face, that's cool. So, the spirit of flocks, swarms, schools and packs, where the whole moves together in concert to accomplish what the individuals in it could not do alone. Unlike weaves a web of souls, its nature leans towards smaller and simpler creatures, and it regards other sorts of animals, including humans, as bizarrely alien in their individuality. While it will communicate with the Dahan, it has shown no ability or inclination to integrate them into itself. While it is willing to sacrifice individuals to protect the whole, it is not a spirit of sacrifice per se. That is a tactic it employs, not the essence of its nature. Set up, put one presence and one beast on your starting board in a land with a beast. So one presence and one beast in a land with a beast. Beasts. Note that you have 5 unique power cards. Do fancy pantsy. Playstyle requires heavy spatial thought for beast movement due to its improved push / gather and large numbers of beasts. No offence to start with, but has an excellent stalling defence combined with fear generation. Outright fear victories may be plausible in smaller games. Let's hope so, eh? Both fear cards and beasts are unpredictable, however, so swings of fortune are apt to be more relevant than usual. It's moderate complexity, bad defence, great control, fear and presence, defence reasonable, utility, uses beasts. On the front, excuse me, growth is reclaim and gain a power card, add a presence within 1, add a presence within 0, add a presence within 3 and a beasts, which is pretty cool, gain energy and gather up to 1 beasts into a land. Top one's all about energy with air and animal. Bottom one's all about card plays, up to 5, which is pretty good. Whoops. We have a couple of innate powers. The teeming host arrives, 2 air and 1 animal to gather a beast. Instead, if you get more stuff, then you can gather a beast per air. And then you can push beasts as well if you get the last one. Over here, if you get lots of beasts and stuff, then you can generate a bunch of fear and defend, which is cool. Beset and confound the invaders. So I think that's something I'm going to be looking at quite hard, because fear is good. Fly as fast as thought. When you gather or push beasts, they may come from or go to lands or to 2 distant rather than adjacent only. Now these have both got 2 range, but of course I don't know what the cards are and stuff, so it may well be it affects that. Joining of swarms and flocks. Your sacred sites may also count as beasts. You never have more than 1 sacred site in a land, no matter how many presence you have there. If something changes a beast that is your sacred site, affects 2 of your presence there. Or you push 1 beast, will push 2 of your sacred sites together, so I can move my stuff around. Now I really like the theme of this. Lots of moving around beasts. I really enjoy quite. They used to be bigger, but in Thetford, down the road where I live, they have semi-regular murmurations of all the swallows or whatever they are flapping around, and they're all whooshing through the sky, and it's kind of one of those little joys in life, seeing a good murmuration. So this has a kind of not a personal thing, but you know, I just like the idea of all these birds flying around, or locusts, or whatever they are. We have 5 unique cards, 4 fast, 1 slow. That's the only one that costs energy. Everything else costs 0, which is really nice. First of all, we have Guide the Way on Feathered Wings. Fast, move 1 beast up to 2 lands. As it moves up to 2 Dahan, may move with it for part or all of the way. So I can move Dahan and beasts around, which is nice. Pursue with scratches, pecks and stings. Target land is one with beasts. Causes a fear, and for each beast past the first, push a town or a dude. Boon of Swirling Bedevilment. The rest of the turn, each of the spirits' presence grant defend 1. Target spirits may push up to 1 of their presence. Now it does say target another, however, if you're playing solo, you can allow another player to be yourself. It's into rules. Dreadful Tide of Scurrying Flesh. Target land 2 beasts, so that's the thing. Remove up to half round down of beasts in your target land. For each beast removed, do 2 fear and skip 1 invader action. That's potentially, if I can get like 4 or 5 beasts on a place, and then, or 4 beasts, remove half, that's 4 fear, which is pretty sweet. And the last one is Ever Multiplying Swarm, add 2 beasts. Simples. Okay then. So I'll have a quick little setty-uppy thing. So I like the idea of moving stuff around and doing all this stuff. I don't know how good I'm going to be at it. I'm still playing without scenarios or adversaries at the current time, because I'm still getting to know the game. Thank you again to everyone who has left comments or clarifications of rules, or just telling me where I'm doing straight up wrong. I do really appreciate it, because it helps me get better. Because sometimes you can read a rule book half a dozen times, and for whatever reason your brain skips over one little rule, and then that drastically changes. Like, I didn't realise that you were only exploring on places which were adjacent to other things, which could viably change how you do stuff, especially if you're moving things around and whatnot. Anyway, let's spirit some islands. So growth, pick 1. I think I'm going to add a bunch of presents and stuff and do things, right? That makes sense, doesn't it? Okie dokie. I can't. Oh, I could do that and that. I'm going to do this first growth 1, the middle growth. Add a presence within 0, which will be there, and add a presence within 1, which will be there, because I want to affect this area. Gain energy phase. I then gain 1 energy, and I can play up to 2 cards. Okie dokie. So let's see what I want to do. I'll play 2 cards. Not worth doing that yet. I'm not ravaging, so I don't worry about that. Probably want to do some fear. I probably want to move stuff as well. So I mean, let's just do it and see what happens, right? Because that will give me access to Teeming Host Arrives, which will then potentially be Beset and Confound the Invaders. Ooh, because I've got 2 air and 2 animal, so that means I can do the first one of either of those. So I'm going to do Guide the Way on Feathered Wings and Pursue with Scratches, Pecks and Stings. It's almost like they rhyme. I'm a poet and I'm not even aware of the fact. So I'm just going to have a little think about the organisation of these. I think I want to do the movement first, then do that. And then do that and that, I think. Okay, so because they're all fast, so I can do them in any order I desire. So, Guide the Way on Feathered Wings. Move 1 beast up to 2 lands. As it moves, up to 2 Dahan may move with it for part or all of the way. The beast or Dahan may move to an adjacent land and then back. So I'm going to send these beasts over here for 1, and then they're going to move into here for 2. And bring those Dahan with them. So that's Guide the Way on Feathered Wings done. Then I'm going to do the Teeming Hall arrives for 2 air and 1 animal. Gather up to 1 beast. So we'll bring a beast into there. Then I'm going to do Beset and Confound the Invaders. Because I've got 1 air, 2 animal, 2 beast in that land now, which is going to do 2 fear and defend 2. I'm going to put the defend there just to remind me. Not that I'll need it for anything. Then I'm going to do Pursue with Scratches, Pecks and Stings. And we're going to do 1 fear, and for each beast past the first, push 1 dude or thing. Now, annoyingly, don't have 3 beasts, otherwise that would have been really good. I've only got the 1 beast, but I think I'm going to push. Don't want to push the town. So I'm going to ravage next turn. They're going to build. So I'm going to push the town out. Yeah, we'll do that. So I've generated 3 fear, I've done all my stuff, I've done a bit of movement shenanigans. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. That was me. Then it's the Invader Phase. Don't have any Blighted Island. We don't do an event because of first turn-ness. No fear, ravaging, no, build in the jungle. Wicked. Jungle is massive. At least I don't get a city, so that's something. So we do build in those spaces. And then where are we exploring? In the sands. So, sand there, this is adjacent, so unfortunately I do get an explorer there as well. Okay. I haven't got any slow powers to worry about, so time passes. Now we're going to be ravaging in the jungle, and that's bad. But if I can get some defend on here, that would be super handy. So if I could get this up, cause a bit of fear in the fast phase, and defend too, then the Dahan would kill those guys. So that's good, so I definitely want that to happen. So I'm going to need at least 1 air. Oh, sorry, I've got the growth phase. So let's... I think I'm going to want lots of the air and animal and stuff so I can get lots of fear up. So I think I'm going to do this middle one, add a presence. And I'm going to do add a presence within 0, there, and then add a presence within 1, and we'll put that there. then I get 2 energy, 1 DOS. Okay, so I can still only play 2 cards, but I've got 3 energy to do so. I think as long as I play, yeah, pretty much any 2, I'll be able to do this, which is super nice. I'm going to want more beasts on the board, I think, because beasts are good to have. I probably want to do over multiplying swarm. And I think I'm going to do Dreadful Tide of Scurrying Flesh, because it will get rid of some beasts, but I will store some more fear in the fast phase, which is good. Do I need to worry about defend? So I could defend over here and then skip an invader action over here. That might work. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Okay, so it's going to cost me 1 energy. I've got 2 animal and 1 air, and 2 air. So I can gather up to 1 beast, and I can set and confound the invaders, so that's nice. Excuse me. And I can do these. So that will be slow, so we'll worry about that in a second. Also counts as beasts, which is handy. Let's round down though. Okay, so let's do Dreadful Tide of Scurrying Flesh first, which will be remove up to half, round down. Yep, move up to half, round down of the beasts, so that's remove 1 beast. For each beast removed, 2 fear, 1, 2, first fear card already, and skip 1 invader action. So I'm going to skip their ravage action. So they won't ravage. That does mean that the harm won't kill them in return, because basically they're not going out of their houses, but that's still good. Then we've got beset and confound the invaders. Number of beasts in target land. Oh no, I did that wrong. Rewind that, sorry. So I'm going to have to do that there because that's where the beasts are. Balls. Might just have to let them ravage, which is frustrating. But I really don't want to. Is there something else I can do? They've gone already, haven't they? So removing beasts will skip that. However, that defend only counts if there are beasts there, and there aren't. And I can't put beasts there until that. I can gather up to 1, which means I can gather him there, and that won't matter. Oh no, I thought I was alright, and now I'm realising I'm a schmuck. I'm just a schmuck, I'll only fly away. Boo. Sorry about this, guys. I thought I had a plan, and now my plan's gone all wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Oh, that's frustrating. I could gather my presents into there, but that's not going to make any difference of anything. Oh, ball bags. No. Just when I thought I had a plan, I realised I did not. Sucks to be me. Oh no! One short to do everything I want to do. Okay, well, I don't really want to skip the invader action here if I can defend. So I think I'm just going to play the one card, because that costs 0 anyway, and save that till next turn. Yeah, just do that. No, because I have to play cards so I can do these things. Oh, silly Parky. I'm going to have to play it just to get the animal and air. Oh well. So we're going to do... I'm not going to do Dreadful Tide of Scurrying Flesh, because I don't want to skip that invader action. Because if I skip this invader action, then the explorers won't attack the Dahan. If they don't attack the Dahan, the Dahan don't attack back and kill them, which is obviously something I would like to happen. So I'm just going to do Beset and Confound the Invaders, because I've got 2 animal, 1 air, and 2 beasts. So it's going to do 2 fear, 1, 2. So that's still going to happen, and defend 2. So that means when the explorers attack the Dahan, they'll do 1 point of damage, and then the Dahan will kill them in return. Not going to do that, I don't think. As much as I'd like 2 more fear, can only do it in that location. I could do that. Oh, no, I can't do that. Because its target land is 2 beasts. Yes, I can. I can gather up to 1 beast with the teeming host arrives. Sorry for explaining through my brain, my tiny brain. So I can gather up to 1 beast. I'm going to gather this beast into here with that. Now that the target land does have 2 beasts, because this sacred site counts as a beast. So I can remove up to half the beast. Bloop. For each beast removed, 2 fear, 1, 2, and skip 1 invader action. So I'll skip their build action, so they won't build a town. That's something, right? Yeah. Not exactly what I wanted to do originally, but it's still... Yeah, I'm going to get ravaging over there, and that's not cool, but there's not a lot I can do about that. Oh well. Yeah, this is going to be tricky, I feel. But it is what it is. And then I've got Ever Multiplying Swarm happening in the slow phase. I hope I'm making some semblance of sense. So that was my fast actions. Blighted Island, no. Event. Terror level 1. Eager explorers on each board. After the first successful build action, add 1 explorer to an adjacent land without invaders. Boo. Beasts chase off homesteaders. On each board, push up to 2 explorers or 1 Dahan from a land with beasts. Ooh. Kind of could do that here. I don't really want to push these guys away because they're all going to get murdered anyway. Unfortunately, if I push this guy into here, that'll do 4 damage. I'll only defend 2, so I'll kill one of those Dahan, which I don't want to do. He's not going to build anyway, so I'm less concerned about that. And I'm worried if I push him into a waterway, I don't know what's going to come up next. I don't want to overcommit, so I don't think I'm going to do that. At the gates demanding redress. 2 fear per land with Dahanan cities. Well, there's no land with Dahanan cities, so that is that. So I just need to remember the build action. Okay, that was event. So fear. Woo! Terror level 1. Each player adds 1 strife in a land with or adjacent to a beast. Ooh, that's nice. So I can add a strife to anywhere with or adjacent to a beast. I think... Oh, that's annoying. I'm going to put it there. So that was that fear. Panicked by wild beasts seems fairly accurate. Now we've got the evil invader phase. So we have some ravaging in the jungle. Here, unfortunately, I do 3 damage, which kills one Dahan, knocks the other one out, and causes a blight. Oh no! Here, I've got defend 2, so they do 3 damage, which is enough to half hurt this guy, but then they attack back and do 4 damage. Ha! Which gets me another point of fear. Hurrah! That's the ravaging. Now we've got the build. This guy skips his go because of dreadful tide of scurrying flesh. So he doesn't do any building. These guys do build, and they build a city. Oh no. And then we explore in the wetlands. So, yes, and unfortunately, yes. Oh, if I'd have thought about pushing this guy into here, they wouldn't have explored there. You live and learn. Slow phase. Ever multiplying swarm. I think I want to place 2 beasts. Range 0, so I can only place them in places where I am. So let's place them here. Then hopefully I can move them around a little bit. Excuse me. So that's me done. Time passes. Now I've only got 1 card left, so I'm going to have to reclaim my cards and gain a power card, which is slightly annoying. So, reclaim my cards, gain a power card, minor power, because I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm looking for air and animal, aren't I? Gift of power, gain a minor power card, I'm not bothered. Drought, destroy 3 towns. 1 damaged each town and city, add 1 blight. No. Blood draws predators. The next time invaders are destroyed in target land, add 1 beast, then 1 damage per beast. Or Lance of Haunts and Embers. 2 fear and push some dudes. Oh, that looks nice. I think I'm going to go with that. Yeah, it does add blight, which is annoying. That is annoying. Add 1 blight. It does have air. Or do I go Bloodjaw's Predators? Ooh, tricky. I don't really want to be adding any blight because I'm kind of close to the edge already. But if I can get a bunch more fear and move some stuff around, decisions. I think Bloodjaw's Predators because it's more animals and it's water, which is potentially useful as well. It only costs 1. It's fast. I can generate more beasts, so I think I'm going to go with that. And then it's my go. I gain 2 energies, gain a 3 and put back a 1. And I can play up to 2 cards. Right, we're Ravaging in the Sands. This is going to be a nightmare. And that I don't have to worry about at all. Fortunately, most of my cards are fast. I've got enough energy to not worry about. Might have to sacrifice some Dahan. Annoyingly, I can only place 2 cards. But I think if I can guide the way on Weathered Wings, I can send these to Han. Oh yeah, because time passed, so the Han get better. I can send these to Han into here, defend 2, and then wipe out everything there. And I might lose a Dahan, but that's not as bad as it could have been. Then I can gather beasts. Do I want to do that and generate an entire fear card? I don't want to skip the Invader action, that's the problem. Ooh, that's annoying. Maybe 2 cards anyway, so I think it's going to be Guide the Way on Weathered Wings and Pursue with Scratches, Pecks and Stings. That will have me 3 air, but then I'd need an extra water to do that. 2 animal, yes, so we'll do Guide the Way on Feathered Wings first. I can move 1 beast up to 2, move him there, and he can take 2 to harm with him. So these to harm will go into this area, so now I've got 3 to harm, which is 6 damage, which is enough to kill those if I can defend them. So that's that done. Now I can do Teeming Host Arrives, which I do want to do because I want to drag a beast in, gather up to 1 beast. That will give me 2 beasts, which will allow me to do Beset and Confound the Invaders. Yeah, I think I do want to do that. Which will be Defend 2 Fear, 1, 2, and Defend 2, which is good. Then I'm going to do Pursue with Scratches, Pecks and Stings, which is 1 Fear, and for each beast past the first, push an explorer or a town. I'm going to push the explorer away into the jungle because I was doing 4 points of damage. I'm defending 2, so I would have lost a Dahan. I'm doing 4 points of damage because this town has a strife on it. But if I move the explorer, then I'm only doing 3 damage, defending 2, so I won't lose that Dahan. Yeah, That's all my fast stuff done, which is all my stuff. Oy vey. Those two are really nice. Need more of those, please. Okay. No blight yet. Event. Here we go. Terror level 1. Pull together in adversity. Oh no. Ignore one strife on each invader. This includes not removing that strife. That's changed everything. Oh, I might be okay. We'll see. So pull together in adversity. For the rest of this turn, ignore one strife on each invader. So I'm going to ignore this strife. So I'm going to do 5 damage, which is really bad. Explorer's Blunder. On each board, destroy 2 explorers among lands with beasts. That is only going to be here and here, because those sacred sites count as beasts. Careful defence. When invaders ravage, if the land has Dahan, defend 2. So this now counts as defend 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So actually I'm alright. So they kind of balance each other out. They may not have done, but in this case they do. So that's super handy. And I've got a feeling I should have destroyed this town, because the Dahan would have done 2 damage back. Yes, that is correct. Hashtag not cheating, just making sure I'm doing the things I should have done. Yeah. That was the event phase. Fear. Well, I've got 2 fear cards. I'm at terror level 2 now. First one, defend 2 in all lands. Well, this is now got to defend 6. So that's good. And here, each player chooses a different coastal land. In each, gather up to 1 Dahan and do 1 damage per Dahan. I don't need to worry about this. 1 damage is going to do nothing to that. Whereas if I gather this Dahan into here, do 1 damage, kill that explorer. Yes. Nice. Now ravaging. Ravaging the sands, nothing here. Here they do 5 damage on defend 6, so nothing, and they get killed. That is a town worth 1 fear and a city worth 2. 1, 2, 3 fear. This is looking alright. It wasn't, but it is now, but we'll see. So that's the sandy areas. Unfortunately we do some building in the water areas. Just when you thought it was safe, they build little houses. And we are exploring in the water areas again. Oh no. So they're going to double ravaging us so I can get rid of them. This is a roller coaster of shenanigans. Oh, crikey. Okay. Oh. Now, time passes, that goes away. Still only playing 2 cards at the moment. I'm going to do the middle growth, add a presence within 1, add a presence within 0, add a presence within 0, add a presence within 1. Then I gain 2 energy, 1, 2. Now I can pay 2 energy to gain a power card, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to pay those 2 to gain another minor power. 1, 2, 3, 4. With any luck, because now I can play 3 cards, so with any luck I can get a nice... Oh, I like that. I like that. Don't want that one. So I've got some... I want air and animal. Now I think I'm going to go... It would be Target Land there, wouldn't it? Now I've got this dry wood explodes in smouldering splinters, which is pretty cool. You may spend 1 energy to make it fast, does 2 fear and 1 damage, and it does air, which is nice. It is quite nice. 2 fear is good. Can't be targeted in wetlands, and it's got a range of 0, which is not great at the moment, but just doing 2 fear. Doesn't say invaders have to be there, so that's kind of cool. Or I've got Bats Scout for Raids by Darkness, which does air and animal. And for each Dahan, I can do damage to a town or city. Or 1 fear, gather up to 2 Dahan. I think I like that. Because of my... Although I've used it this turn, I forget which one it's called, but the one where you can move a beast and then Dahan follow them. That might be really nice to move Dahan into a space and then... Yeah. I think I'm going to go for that one. Or we've got Pull Beneath the Hungry Earth, which does fear and damage, but it's not relevant any of the elements. Relevant elements. Okay, so I can play up to 3 whole cards. I've got 4 energy, so I've got plenty of energy to do stuff with. Okay. They're going to do some nasty ravaging, and that could be really, really unpleasant. Oh no! I can gather up to 2 distance, so that might be helpful. Oh dearie me! Sorry about these, ladies and gentlemen. I am very confused because I'm going to get a whole bunch of blight this round, and there's not a lot I can do about it. I can gather some beat. 3, 1, 2. So 3, 1, 2. So as long as I play 2 air cards, and one of them is a water card, then I can do that, which means I can get more beasts into there, which means then I can skip an action. So I want to do that. Then I think I want to play these cards and then just worry about the rest later, because I've kind of got a planish. 1, 2, 3 beasts. Oh, this could be a massive turn if it goes right. we'll see. We'll burn this bridge when we come to it. So I've got, only cost me 1 energy for those 3 cards. And the important thing is I've generated 1, 2, 3, 4 air, 3 animal, and 2 water. That allows me to do the second part of Teeming Host Arrives. So I can gather up to 1 beast per air you have. Well, that means I've got 4 air. When I gather or push beasts, they may come from or go to lands up to 2 distant. So I'm gathering into this space. So I can gather 1, 2, 3 beasts and this sacred site, because it counts as beasts for adjoining with swarms and flocks. So they all go into there, which is great. Then it's these cards, isn't it? Yes. Then I do I've got 4 beasts, I've only got 3 animal, so it will be that one. So then I do beset and confound the invaders. I've got 4 air, I've got 3 animal and 3 beasts. Unfortunately I don't have 4 animal, otherwise that would be the next one up. So I do 3 fear, 1, 2, 3, and defend 4. Which is really good, because that means they won't get any damage at all. However, then I've got these cards as well to play. This is slow, so worry about that in the slow phase. Boon of Swarming Bedevilment I'm not concerned about, because it does defend, but I'm not going to need defend, because remove up to half round down of beasts in target land. For each beast removed, 2 fear and skip 1 invader action. So I'm going to remove half the beast, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to remove these 2 beasts, and for each beast removed, I do 2 fear. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And skip 1 invader action for each beast removed, so I can skip the ravage and the build in this turn. That's pretty cool. So that's that. Oh, crikey. I think I've pulled myself out of the fire a little bit, but we'll find out in a minute, I guess. That's all my fast stuff. I've got this slow one here. So then it's the event phase. It's the Healthy Island still. So event phase, Healthy Island. On each board, add 1 city to a coastal land with a city. Oh, that's really bad. Pestilence arrives on canvas sails. On each board, add 1 disease to the coastal land with the most towns or cities. Well, that'll be that one. In that land, 3 damage to Dahan. Well, fortunately there's no Dahan there. Clever Cooperation. Each spirit may push 1 of their presence from a land with Dahan. 2 damage in the land pushed to. Well, that's only here. So let's push that presence into this location, and then 2 damage will destroy that town, which will get me another fear. Ooh, that was not great. 2 cities over here. Badness. Right. Although, no, reverse that. Each spirit may push one of their things 2 damage, because I know I can do 1 damage to a city here. So actually I'm not going to push that here. I'm going to reverse that, push that up to there. That town comes back, that fear goes back. Oops, that way round. And because I know I can do a point of damage, 2 damage to that, and do a point of damage here, destroy that city, which would be really nice. Then we've got the fear phase. Spooky goings on. Terror level 2. On each board, remove 1 town. Huh. They're not going to build, so I'm going to remove this town. Nice. Each player removes up to 3 health of invaders from a land with a disease, or 1 explorer from an inland land. I can remove up to 3 health of invaders from a land with disease, which this is. Remove that city. I don't get any fear for it, but at least it's gone away. Flee the pestilent land. So they turned up, everyone got sick, and then they've sailed away again. Huzzah! Man, this game is stressing me out. Now, Ravaging. These guys will do 2 points of damage, which will unfortunately do Blight on the island. Blighted Land. Untended land crumbles. Each Invader Phase. On each board, add 1 Blight to a land adjacent to Blight. Spirits may prevent this on any/all boards. Each board to be protested requires jointly playing 3 energy or destroying 1 presence from that board. 4 Blight per player. Well, this is going to be a pain in the bumhole, isn't it? I'm going to have to win sharpish. That's double plus I'm good. Each Invader Phase. Okay, well the Invader Phase has happened, so it's not Blighted Island yet. So that goes. This still skips the build phase, but these guys build a little town. And then we explore in the mountains. Hey, I might be able to do this. I don't know. I think I'm alright. Slow phase. Rat scout for raids by darkness. Oh no. Oh no. If it's only for Dahan that do damage. And I haven't got any Dahan in there. Oh, I'm a schmuck. I'm a massive schmuck. Balls. Well, hopefully next turn I'll be able to do a thing. Man, I thought I destroyed that city, but I read the card wrong. I was looking at the 1... So essentially what had happened, I'd looked at the 1 damage on towns or cities, and then forgot for each Dahan. Or 1 fear and gather up to 2 Dahan. I'm going to have to do that. So 1 fear, balls. Gather up to 2 Dahan. And then time passes. Oh. Just when I thought I was safe, it all went down the toilet. And I'm going to have to take cards back as well. Eesh. Well, I'm going to save. I'm going to have to. Yeah, time passes. Okay, reclaim cards, gain a power card. I'd love to take a major power. I just don't generate enough energy to do it. So I'll generate a minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. I play 3 cards. I can remove Blight, that's handy. Having a quick scan, I'm immediately going to go for Prowling Panthers, which is a slow one, but it does fear and adds beasts, or if the target land has beasts, destroy a dude or a town. So that's really nice, although it's slow, irritatingly. Oh, okay, right. Need to generate some more fear. A land with 3 beasts in it. Balls. I think I probably want to do that. Because if I can destroy this city, that's it, right? Going to want to do Boon of Swarming Bedevilment. Oh, and I gain 2 energy as well. Okay, because I can do it on this location. Oh, but that's going to happen as well. We're going to get a double water ravage, wasn't we? Oh. Well, I'm going to have to defend that. That's it. If I can defend number of beasts in target land, so I can generate some fear and defend enough there. So definitely doing Boon of Swarming Bedevilment. I've got 2 air already. I need another animal, and I will have 2 beasts there. Can I move? Ah, which is the one where I can move, then guide the way on feathered wings, then 1 damage for each invader. I think. That gives me what? 3 animal, 4 air. And then I can move some stuff around. 3 air, 2 animal, and a water, so that means I can do that. Right, whew, that's the end of the turn, slow phase. I can do both of these, so Boon of Swarming Development for the rest of the turn. Each of the spirits thingy defend 1 in the target land. So I've got defend 2 effectively there. That's happening. Then beset and confound the invaders. It's only the first level, unfortunately, which is 1, 2 fear, and defend 2. So I'm going to defend against all of that, which is great. Put another defend token just to show what I mean. And that's used. Now I can move 1 beast up to 2 lands as it moves. Up to 2 Dahan may move with it for part or all of the way. So this beast will go 1, 2 in here and bring these Dahan in. Into there. I think we're all right. That's done. I'm not going to gather up to 1 beast with the teeming host arrives because I don't have enough beasts to worry about. Because the beast's already there, so that's fine, and then I'll worry about that in the slow phase. Oh, but we do have Terror Level 3. Victory condition is destroying that city. If I can destroy that city, which I think I can, everything's gravy. We've just got the events and the fear to worry about now. Blighted Island. Add 1 blight to a land adjacent to blight. Spirits may prevent this on any/all boards Each board maybe spend 3 energy. I'm going to do that. Spend 3 energy to stop that from happening because we don't like that at all. Then we've got the events. Blighted Island. Disillusion threatens. Spirits are losing awareness and control of pieces of themselves. Each spirit chooses. Accept this fragmentation. Destroy 2 presents, adding 1 wild in place of each. Focus all your will towards wholeness. Add 1 of your destroyed destroyed presents, which you haven't got any. Next turn all your powers are slow and cannot be made fast. So I will have to destroy 2 presents. Destroy these 2, I guess. Place 2 wilds. Oh no, I'm accepting my fragmentation. That's not good. Explorer's Blunder. On each board, destroy 2 explorers among lands with beasts. Now I'm defending against all of this. It would still be nice to get rid of them. Or this guy, just to clear this out. Let's destroy these 2. Lay ambushes during Ravage. Dahan deal damage at the same time as invaders. That will not matter at all. Okay. Now we have the Fear Phase. I've only got 1 Fear card, but it is Terror level 3. Wow. Overseas trade seems safer. Defend 9 in all coastal lands. Invaders do not build in coastal lands this turn. Wouldn't have anyway because of the disease, but you know, still nice. Ravage in the waterways. I've got defend against here, so that doesn't do anything. This guy cascades, so I get a blight there and a blight there. Tension. Build. We don't build here because of disease. Also, we don't build because of the fear, so I won't get rid of the disease tokens. I do unfortunately build a little town. There. And now, wicked jungle is massive. Jungle. Now it's my slow phase. Bats scout for raids by darkness. Range 2 for each Dahan, 1 damage to a town or city. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Dahan, so I can do 4 damage to a town or city. So that's 4 damage will destroy that city. 1, 2, terror level 3. I've destroyed all the cities. Many minds move as one. Wins the game. Didn't think I was gonna. I mean, that was getting a bit tight towards the end with the blight and everything. There wasn't a lot I could do over here. I think I should have been placing more beasts, but then that's another card. That's the beauty of games like this. Is you go, oh, I need to place more beasts. Well, you can do that, but it's going to cost you a card play or a, energy or whatever it's going to cost you. If you do X, you can't do Y. But fortunately, boo! All you invaders can go away. We don't like you. They will leave. Wow, we don't like it. There's all birds everywhere. Caca! Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds have turned up and they've eaten us all. And then the island returns to normal. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Hopefully I'm getting slightly better at the rules and more with it. I appreciate still any comments down below in the comments, to give me advice or things you'd rather see. Am I showing the cards well enough or not? Probably. So let us know anything in the comments down below. If you want to help out, we've got a Patreon in the doobly-doo. We've got various affiliate links. We really appreciate any help you are willing to give. Do check us out if you like this Oh, excuse me. Let us know what other kinds of things you want to see. Whether that be solo board gaming. Straw's going to be doing a lot more solo miniature stuff. I'm hopefully going to be doing some different things as well. So let us know what you want to see in the comments down below. The number one thing you can do if you do nothing else with your day, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked it and want to subscribe. If you don't like it and don't want to subscribe, you don't have to like and subscribe, but we would like it if you liked and subscribed. And until next time, stay hammered. Do 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 do.